Hi folks, welcome back to the Addicted Bookworm. Alrighty, so I wasn't going to do it. I said I was not going to buy a single more ebook, but I did. I did. I got The Man Who Died Twice, and this is the second book. In the series. Richard Osman. Richard Osman, The Man Who Died Twice. I have only read not even 1% of the book. I am taking this to church, and I am going to read this book while I wait for service to begin. I am so pumped about rereading this book. So I have the first 3 books over there. When I went to Barnes & Noble one time, I saw those 3 books. I don't even know if the 4th book was already out, but I got the 3 books. And I got 2 paperbacks and I got 1 hardback. Or might be a... Anyways, but I do have book number 4 and number 5, and I've not yet read those books because I'm rereading the second book, and I'm rereading the 3rd book. So yeah, I am. I try to get at the library book. Unfortunately, the book was not available for me to get from the library. I'm like, so I mean, I gotta have all the Thursday Murder Club. I'm not really a fan of his other one. I'm thinking about going back and rereading it just to see if my opinion changes. But I really was not a fan of it. But like I said, the new book is coming out. The new book is coming out, and I probably will go ahead and get it again and reread it and all that type of stuff. So, anyways, so happy Sunday, everybody. This is a pre-recorded video. I will immediately upload it, and it will be available to you guys. So if you're watching this video after 5 in the morning, yay, congratulations, you got another TBR reading blog. But yeah, I just oh my god, I just wow. I'm currently doing my laundry. I already did my laundry, dishes, because I want to be a little bit more helpful to my brother because my brother works his butt off. Anyways, so I read chapters 11 through to 15 of The Great Hunt, and I annotated the freaking heck out of, I believe it was chapter 13. I'm not going to tell you what I wrote. I'm not going to. But I will tell you, though, that The Great Hunt is turning out to be a really good book. So basically, like I said in another video when I was doing this, that like the horn's been stolen, now the dagger's been stolen. And our characters, I thought they were going to be different characters than the first book because it had been like months since I read the first book. But it turned out it's the same characters. They're still around. And they're like really concerned about these like corrupt white cloaks. And I actually watched the show because I had gotten a whole bunch of like comments about the show about, oh yeah, it gets worse after this episode, and I was kind of like, oh please don't let them be right. I never watched the rest of the show, but I watched a little bit of it. I think it was like all the way to like episode number 3, and then I stopped watching. But anyways, I was so worried it was going to turn out to be true. But anyways, reading The Great Hunt, I really feel like that I should have started the second book immediately after the first book, so I would kind of keep the momentum going. But unfortunately, that did not work out the way that I intended. But yeah, so they're coming together, and they're kind of like, how should I say it? I feel like that they know that the stakes are high. I just get that impression from just reading those 4 chapters that they know the stakes are starting to get high. But I don't think anybody is actually saying that part out loud. But we kind of feel like that things are getting, more serious. Especially when I don't even know what the Great Horn is actually going to. Let me rephrase that. I don't even know what the Horde actually does to these people. So, that's interesting. But yeah, so I will be actually, I'm going to continue this book. I'm probably going to, let me rephrase that. When I get up in about 5-something hours, and all that, I can stay awake at church with only like 5 hours of sleep. But I'm actually going to read, I'm going to try to read chapters like 15 and 16, so at least I get some reading in. Sorry. And then, when I get home, I'm going to probably read like, 17 through 20, or try to at least. But probably what will end up happening is if I don't read 17 through 20, I will probably wait till I get home from work and all that. But I'm actually going to be taking my Kobo Clara with me to work, because it is better for my wrist. But yeah. So anyways, that is my video. And let's see here. When I get back from work, when I get back from work at like around maybe like 9:30, I'm going to go ahead and upload that review of The Curious Case of the Poisoned Professor. And then I will give you an update on like The Man Who Died Twice. Because I will tell you something, I know I'm repeating myself, I really happen to like the series. Okay, so before I go to bed, I'm going to double check to see if the library does have We Solve Murders. And if they do have it, and I don't have to put a hold on it, I will go ahead and do that as well. So, yeah. Alright, that's my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.